Still thinking about it. Hi, we got just a couple of minutes. I just wanted to turn it on. Just a strap and a block, or a book and a towel. I got to sneeze. Okay, there it was. So just a couple of minutes and we'll start on the mat. So May 1st, everybody. It's good stuff. It's May Day. Did any of you pick flowers and put them on your doorstep for protection? Or deliver flowers to your friends' houses without them answering the door? They say that's what you're supposed to do. We're supposed to be collecting flowers for May Day and leaving them on your neighbor's doorsteps for protection. I haven't done it either. I'm going to do it this weekend. I like May Day. It's like the beginning of summer almost, like pre-summer. So anyway, we're going to start lying or seated and work with the breath for a few minutes. So find yourself a nice comfy pose. Kennedy's going to join us in a few minutes. And you can be lying or seated. It doesn't matter. Wherever you're comfortable today. And we're going to start with the inhalation and the exhalation being about the same length. So taking that breath in through the belly, expanding the ribs, expanding the chest, expanding the back even, and then exhaling, back, chest, ribs, belly. And when the mind wanders, we just come back to the breath. That very next inhalation. The inhalations are used to raise the energy, raise your vibration. The exhalations are used to bring that energy back down and normalize it. Okay, now let's add some pauses. So after your inhalation, we'll pause for a couple of counts, and after your exhalation, we'll pause, more like box breathing. So we're going to take that inhale, and then pause, and then exhale, and pause. Okay, work with that pattern of breath. I forgot to get my bread out. And notice if your mind wanders in the pauses. That's where we tend to wander, when we're pausing. It's our need to stay so busy. Now let's extend each of those just a little bit more, just a little bit of discomfort. So the inhalation is just a little bit longer. And then we hold. And the exhalation's a little longer. And we hold. And this portion of breathing before we start the actual asanas is to quiet that mind so that you can be here. We just came from doing a million things and just plopped down on a mat. It'll be really hard to focus. So now let's take those pauses away and just go back to that long inhalation and exhalation. Lengthening those to about an 8 count. Now let's bring that inhalation and exhalation down to about a 4 or 5 count, more normal. And remember, when that mind wanders, come back to that very next inhalation. And then back to our normal, natural breath. Let's open up those eyes. And we're going to start by taking a nice big inhale, lengthen that spine. And we're going to exhale and come across the knees. And then inhale up. So it's nice big movements. We're trying to get that big stretch across the front body. So let's see how far we can come across those knees. Feeling into that part of our body, seeing how it's feeling this evening. One more time in this direction. And then we'll turn that around. So we're going to exhale still across the knees and inhale back up. Really take your time here. Feel into where are you tight? What can we let go of? How's our body feeling on this Friday evening? 2 more. We'll come back up to that neutral spine. Take that nice deep inhale. You're going to exhale, bring that right arm across the front. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left arm. And back and forth with the breath. Yay, Kennedy's here. Kennedy's here. It smells like bread. Yes. Hey, Bob's got everything for you. One more time each side. Okay, now we're going to take the inhale, move our arms behind us, open the chest. Exhale into that forward fold. Inhale, open the chest, hands come behind us. Slight back bend. Exhale, come over and fold. Oh, my low back is unhappy. Again, this is the time to just be checking in with your body, noticing how it's feeling. Two more. Open that heart, come into the full. Then we'll sit up nice and tall. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale up again. Exhale to the left. So back and forth. One more time each side. And then we'll come in back to center. We're going to go onto all fours. So hands are directly under the shoulders and knees are directly under the hips. We're going to just start with some cat-cow. So on the inhale, the belly comes down, shoulders come back, head rises. Exhale, we're pushing away from the earth, rounding the spine. So inhaling and exhaling at your time, at your pace. Two more times, working with your breath. Now the next time we come into cat, we're going to push back into child's pose. So exhale, push back into child's pose. Inhale, scoop up. Again, rounded spine, push back into child's pose. Just working a little Chakravarasana. I just love this one for spinal warm-up. Two more times. And we're going to end in child's pose here. Knees can be together or apart. We're going to walk those hands right over to the right. Breathing into that left side body. Sending all that breath along the left side, under the arm, down the side. One more breath. And then walk those hands all the way to the left. Keeping that right side body all the way open. Wait, I gotta get them tight. Breathing into that right side body. Literally sending your breath under the armpit. And feeling that expansiveness there. One more breath. Let's walk those hands back in front, come back up to all fours, flip those toes for our first downward facing dog. So let's pedal out those legs. I'm actually gonna get some air in this room. It just became slightly like a sauna. Ooh, that's better. Okay, so on your next inhalation, we're going to come up to the toes in your downward facing dog. Coming up over those hands, exhaling, pushing back. Inhaling all the way forward. Exhaling, rounding that spine, pushing back. Two more times. And then in your very next inhalation, let's walk those feet forward for our first forward fold. We'll grab opposite elbows, rock back and forth. Get that motion in the hips. Be generous with your body here. Two more deep breaths. And after that last exhalation, we're going to roll up nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Okay, let's step that right foot forward. Left foot's behind us. The left foot is externally rotated. We're going to grab opposite elbows. Maybe. Take that nice big inhale. Exhale, come down to parallel on the floor. Bend that right knee, inhale up. Again, straighten the leg, exhale, parallel to the floor. Bend the knee, come on up. So work with your breath at your pace. Hips are forward. So if you need to turn yourself a little, get those hips stacked. 2 more times. Now the next time we go down, we're going to hold, okay? So on that exhalation, slowly, coming all the way down. Breathing into those places that are tight. You can bend that front knee if you need to. It doesn't have to be locked up. Couple more breaths. And after that next exhalation, bend that front knee, come up nice and slow, engage that core. Okay, other side. Step that left foot in front, right foot steps back, externally rotated. It's not quite as big of a gap as your warrior one. It's a little closer together. You can kind of play with it though. I was going to put my leg out to the side more. So we get really caught up as women with keeping our hips in alignment, but then as you can see, I'm all the way back here. Open up those hips and get them squared off. Hold on to those elbows again. Nice big inhale. Exhale, come all the way to parallel to the floor, bend the knee, inhale up. Come down, bend that knee, inhale up. Core ignites. I like this one, dynamic. 2 more. Last one. And next time we go down, we're going to hold. Come down nice and slow. Figure out your balance. Make sure you're stable. You can bend that front knee if you need to. Nice deep breaths here. One more. Bend that front knee. Engage the core. Come on up. Step those feet together. Come to the top of your mat. Nice big inhale up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling halfway up, that nice flat back. Exhaling, hands down to the mat. Hop or step back into plank. So plank can be on forearms or hands. We're going to lift that right leg. And we're going to inhale, come forward just a little bit. Exhale, push back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Just warming up those toes. They need work too. One more time. Set that right foot down. Pick up the left. 4 on this side. Inhale up. Exhale back. And I have to tell you, I have severe arthritis in my toes. There's no part of me that likes this. Last one. But it's so good for me. Now lower down, knees, chin, chest. Tush in the air. Next inhalation, legs push back. We come into our first cobra, arms off the floor. Engage those glutes, low back. Nice deep belly breaths. That smells good. One more breath. I'm going to push away from the floor, back into downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Downward facing dog, we're trying to get that sacrum to the sky, heels to the earth, our heads in alignment with our elbows. 2 more breaths. Let's ground that left heel into the earth. Inhale that right leg up to the sky. We're going to bring that right foot all the way up to the hands. Straighten that leg. Cartwheel up to triangle. So right arm's in front, left arm behind. Whew. On the inhale, we're going to reach forward as far as you can. Exhale, bring it back. So work with your breath. What we're trying to do is elongate and lengthen that spine so when we're ready to make that turn, we can. What I always forget to tell you also is, if you don't have your block in the inside of your foot, get it there. 2 more times. Really reaching forward. Bring it back. Okay, this next time we're going to pivot around. Right hand comes down to the ground or your block. Left arm rises to the sky. Left arm reaches, right hand pushes away. And we lengthen that spine. Couple of deep breaths. One more. We're going to take that left hand, bring it to the block, twist to the right. If you can get that right arm up comfortably, do it. If not, you're here with us, tucking that right arm behind the back. Every exhalation is an opportunity for more twist. One more breath. Take that right hand, put it back where the left is. Come on up. Okay, we're going to work a little bit in reverse triangles. We're going to come back the down the back side of our left leg, okay? Right arm comes up, left hand comes down the leg. Inhale, exhale, come back. Inhale. We're just reversing this movement. And exhale. Oh, I have no movement here. One more. Okay. Take notice of where your block is. Pivot that right foot. We're going to have that block out about here in front of us, okay? Hands are on the waist. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, we're going to come halfway down. Inhale up. Exhale, halfway down. Couple more times. Ooh, I got some clicking in my hip. My hips are clicking. Ooh. One more time. Now the next time we come down, we're going to bring that right hand down, maybe to our block of the floor. Inhale, left arm up. Then trade, left arm down. Inhale, right arm up. So back and forth here with your breath at your pace. Reset in the middle. When you get that body back in alignment every time we twist. See what kind of space you can make in the twist. Maybe you release the block. One more time each side. We're going to stop here in the middle. Hands are either on the block or on the floor. On your next inhalation, extend that spine. Your hands can actually help you pull the spine long. Exhale, tuck the belly, and come down. Inhale that spine long again. Exhale, tuck the belly, keep coming. And we just keep working with the breath. We want to be able to get the soft spot of our head on top of the block or the floor, because it'll allow us to balance our hormones. There we go. Almost, Kay. You're so close. There it is. Now lean forward, Kay. You need more? There. 2 more breaths. After that second exhalation, we're going to take those hands, walk them out a little bit, bring the feet a little bit closer together, bend the knees. Come on up. Now, we're going to go to the other side of triangle. These guys are going to turn around backwards. So pivot, left foot's in front. I'm going to do it this way so it doesn't confuse you too much, okay? Left leg is straight. Right leg is behind us and it's externally rotated just a little bit diagonal. Arms are out. On the inhale, we're going to come forward. Reaching, exhale, bring it back. And we're just working with the breath, coming in and out of triangle. Kind of confusing to watch all of us. Remember to grab your block, because I forgot to tell us again. Okay, one more time. And then the very next time, you're going to come forward, make the pivot. Left hand comes down, right arm comes up. Open up that front body. Right hand's reaching towards the sky. Left hand's pushing into the earth or the shin or your block. Couple more deep breaths here. Okay, let's take that right hand, put it where the left one is, and we're going to twist to the left this time. Only putting that left arm in the air if it's appropriate and comfortable. Couple more breaths. Let's bend that front knee, that left knee, come on up. Now we're going to do the reverse triangle, okay? Inhale, left arm up, right arm goes down the back of the leg. Inhale up. It's an inhale, yeah. Inhale up, and then exhale down. Exhale down. One more time. Okay, we're going to step to the top of the mat. Boys, turn it all around. There's no nice way of getting us back without revolving us around the rest of the room for a while. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't get us to the left side. So we got to do the left side of the sun salutation. Let's take a nice big inhale up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling those hands down to the mat. Hop or step back into plank. Let's take 2 deep breaths here. Shoulders are locked in. One nice long line of the body from head to feet. We're going to lower down, knees, chin, chest. Tushes in the air. On your next inhalation, push those legs back and come into a little bit bigger of a cobra. Shoulders come down the back. Glutes are engaged, legs are engaged. Couple more breaths. You can pull your body forward with the palms of your hand. Release some more belly. And after this next exhalation, we're going to bring our hands back down to the mat and push back up into downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. On your next inhalation, look between those hands, hop or step forward, forward fold. Let's take a couple of minutes here. You can have your block if you can't reach the ground. I'm going to take my right foot up. I just want to show it to you. And I'm going to inhale, come up on my left toes. Exhale, toes come up, move back to the heel. So back and forth just a couple of times. More movement to those feet. One more. Let's set that right foot down on the ground. Same thing other side. We're going to pick up that left foot, rock forward on the toes in the inhale. On the exhale, rock back on the heel. One more. Let's set that left foot down on the ground. Generous bend in the knees and roll up nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Let's take a nice big inhale up. Exhaling, coming over to the right. Inhaling up. Exhaling straight back. Inhaling up. Exhaling over to the left. So we're just going to work with this pattern. One more time, all the way through all directions. And then come back to center. Okay, let's go down to the earth and lay on our backs. Let's work with some bridge and some abs next. I'm going to go sideways. I know, you guys are too big. Can they see me here? Yes. Okay, we're going to bring our heels in close to our tush, lie down on our back. Arms are by our sides. I'm going to take this hair out of this band. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, arms are by our side. On the inhale, we're going to lift that tush. Let the arms come with us. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Feet should be about hip distance apart, so find your spot where you can be comfortable. Whoa. When we're rising, we're pushing into the earth. So our feet are pushing, allowing our body to come up. Our thighs are internally rotating so the knees don't splay out. Okay, this next time we're going to start going up to toes, same arm movement. So inhale, all the way up to toes. Exhale, last thing to come down to the heels, okay? Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Two more. After that last exhalation, bring those knees into chest. Tuck that chin. You can rock back and forth. Oh, you okay? No. You're on the floor. Kennedy said he fell. Okay, we're going to bring those hands under our tush. Extend those legs up into the air. Take that nice deep inhale. Exhale, right leg comes down. I'm going to move to the side. Inhale it up. Other side, left. Inhale it up. So back and forth with your breath. Legs are engaged, feet are engaged. They can be pointed or flexed. You can decide or play with both. One more time each side. Let's bring both those legs down on the ground. Arms are out to the side. We're going to bend the right knee. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, twist across the body with your knee. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bend the left knee, come over the other side. So back and forth with your breath. Be generous with this movement. You don't have to make sure shoulders are staying down or anything like that. You're just going with this movement. Do what feels nice. Ooh, I just rolled into Kennedy's feet. One more time each side. Okay, we're going to set up for a little bit different of ab work. We're going to bring those hands back under the tush. Extend those legs up into the sky. Nice deep inhale. Exhale those legs halfway down. Inhale them up. Exhale a little bit lower. So we're going to work towards the floor. Inhale them up. If you can keep that neck and head relaxed and released on the ground, that's best. Also know that if this starts to kick into your back, you can bend those knees. So we're coming up, and then we're just going to tap down, bring them back. Couple more. Okay, this next time we're going to come all the way down to almost the floor, hovering. And we're going to hold for 8 breaths. Come in and out as you need to. Know you're going to shake. Your body wants to do it. 5 more breaths. Big, deep belly breaths. Breathe into the places that are protesting. 3 more. There's that shake. 2 more. And after that last exhalation, let's bend those knees, put the feet on the ground. Open those arms nice and wide. We're just going to let the knees go back and forth, nothing fancy. Okay, we're going to go in for the big twist this time. It's a big one. It's a lot of work. So here's some options. Arms are out to the side. First option is going back and forth with the legs in tabletop. Second option is to go to the side, extend the legs, bring them back, come back to center. Third option, long legs, back and forth. Okay? And then we're going to wind up and be in twists. So just know there's going to be something pleasant at the end, okay? You got some mess over there, huh? Do you have space? You can come in this way, too. Like, come in the middle.
Yeah, just
okay.
Legs.
Extend those legs up. Nice deep inhale. Exhale those legs to the right. Inhale up to center. Exhale left. There's no hurry with this. Take your time. The obliques are working very hard in this exercise. Ugh. One more time each side. Now we're going to take those legs up. We're going to try to bring those feet to the right hand. Here it comes. And when you get them there, just relax. Shoulders are on the ground. We can look over that left arm. Nice deep belly breaths. So in these twists, this is the twistiest of the twists, right? We've got both shoulders down on the ground, feet are almost to the hands. We're gazing out over that left arm. The internal organs are getting a massage. Know that. It's how all the toxins release from your body during yoga. So that's why, if you haven't noticed, pay attention. Are you thirstier after yoga or not? One more breath. Then we're going to bend those knees generously, come back to center. Extend them up again. Now we're going to try to get those feet over to the left hand. Here we go. Feet are settled down. Then we try to come back and get those shoulder blades down on the ground. Gazing out over that right arm. Big belly breaths. So if you're doing these nice big twists, always remember to start on the right side. It's the way the colon works. You don't want to back it up and then have to unback it. Two more deep breaths on this side. And after that second exhalation, we're going to bend those knees and come back to center. I'm going to come back to this position as well. What do we have left? Okay, we're going to come to a seated position. Extend those legs out to the sides, wide straddle. These guys. You got to come with us. Nice deep inhale. Get that spine nice and long. We're going to exhale. Hinge at the hips, only coming as far forward as you can. Okay? Nice deep inhale. We extend the spine again before we come down a little bit more. You can have your strap here. You can bring a block. But we're going to take our time and try to get as close as we can to the earth. Maybe we just get the forearms down. Every exhalation is another opportunity to tuck the tummy and come on down. Maybe you can rest on the block. Bob's close. I'm sorry, I'm just joking. I look back and I'm like, oh. Sorry. Send that breath to whatever's tight. Maybe it's your inner thigh. Maybe it's the hip flexor. Maybe it's just the back. Two more breaths. And after that second exhalation, we'll bring those hands down to the mat and walk us up nice and slow. Let's bring the legs together for some forward fold with the legs straightened. What time is it? 42. Thank you. I'm going to remove the flesh from my tush. Bring your strap with you if you don't have it by you. Nice big inhale. Arms come up overhead. On the exhale again, hinging at the hips, coming into that forward fold. Again, we work with the breath. On the inhale, extend that spine. On the exhale, fold some more. If you're flexible like me in the hamstrings, you can put a block at the edge of your feet to get a little more fold. You can also bend the knees slightly if your hamstrings are the problem. Or maybe you want to stretch those hamstrings and keep them straighter. Two more deep breaths. And after that second exhalation, we're going to roll up nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time. I'm going to get my strap out because we're going to do some archer. So you're going to get that nice tall back. And I was going to show you because sometimes in this position, my back tends to round in the back. So I'm going to sit on the edge of a little lift so that my pelvis is tilted forward. It helps that my back doesn't, I'm not really able to round now. And I'm going to get that right foot in my strap. So back is nice and tall. I'm going to inhale that leg back, exhale it forward. So it's like bow and arrow. Inhale it back, exhale it forward. Some of you might be able to do it without the strap, and you can. Just wanted to give you that strap. Couple more times. Okay, the next time we extend that leg out, you've got, if you have a strap in your, if you're using a strap, put the strap in your right hand. If not, open up, twist to the left. Keep that back nice and tall, legs engaged. Couple more deep breaths. And after that last exhalation, come back to center. Slowly set that leg down. Okay, go start on the other side, left side. We're going to inhale that leg back. Exhale it forward. Some of you will have so much more range of motion than me here. Just know that if you can, bring it as far back as you can without hurting yourself. 2 more times. Okay, now we're going to open up with the right hand, twist to the right. Back's nice and tall. Nice deep belly breath. Two more. And we'll slowly unwind, come back to center. We're going to prepare for Shavasana. So if there's anything else you want to do with your body before we go into Shavasana, now's a good time. You have options, legs up the wall, legs in a chair. You can do butterfly, you can sit. You know, Shavasana is a time for us to integrate what we've learned and to let go of what we need to let go of. So however that best suits you. I'm going to get my essential oils for these guys. Not the one that I already dropped all over. And getting ready to lie down in the earth or seated, dropping into our breath, letting ourselves get heavy on the earth or on our seat. We'll start by relaxing the breath. Releasing all stress from the face. We let the shoulders become heavy, even if we're seated. And take these few moments for yourself. We'll start by deepening the breath. No rush. Just coming back to our breath. No need for anything to happen. Just becoming conscious again of the room and your surroundings. And maybe giving little movements to the feet, the hands, the head. Again, no rush. And while you're coming back to your seated position, I found something this week that I thought was worth reading. A lot of it's not worth reading. You know, it's May 1st, and every governor in every state, every city, and every mayor are making decisions for what needs to happen next. And we're not going to all agree, and we're not going to act the same way about it. So just a thought, remembering to be kind. Some people don't agree with the state's opening. That's okay, be kind. Some people are still planning to stay home. That's okay, be kind. Some are all still scared of getting the virus and a second wave happening. That's okay, be kind. And some are thankful they can finally have a surgery they have put off. That's okay, be kind. Some are sighing with relief to go back to work, knowing they may not lose their business or their homes. And that's okay. Be kind. Some will be able to attend interviews after weeks and weeks without a job. That's okay. Be kind. Some people will rush out to get their hair or nails done, and that's okay. Be kind. Some will wear masks for weeks, and some won't, and that's okay. Be kind. The point is, everyone has different viewpoints, and that's okay. We each have a different story, and our stories don't usually overlap each other's. If you need to go out, just respect others and be kind. Don't judge fellow humans because you're not in their story. We're all different in different mental states than we were months ago. So remember, be kind. And with that, let's open those arms wide, taking all that love, all that energy, all the fear, all of it, integrating it. Exhaling those hands down to our third eye so we can see clearly. To our mouth so we can speak kindly. And to our heart so we can feel deeply. I want to thank you for being with me here today. I can't wait to see you all in person again. But for now, this is good. Namaste. Everybody have a beautiful evening. Be kind to each other. We'll see each other soon. I just got clapped for by my kids. Bye, guys.